All right, people. I'm sorry about that. I didn't actually know that my video was on mute. So sorry about that. So yes, welcome back. I am your host, Faith Ododo. Welcome to another exciting episode of Ask Faith segment. I am super excited. I've been away for over 7 weeks due to personal issues. I've been taking care of things. So I'm back. And due to the demand that you want to be part of this show, yes, now we are going live. Join us, join me right now. I want you to join me. This is a different episode of Ask Faith segment. This episode is actually this is a new edition. It's called Let's Talk on Ask Faith segment, okay? New edition. Join me. Please help me to share this video. Continue to share this video. That is all I'm asking from you. Just share this video because it is going to actually help somebody. Okay, and again, we have a lot of emails sent to us. Questions has been sent to us, and today we are going to be unpacking those questions. And there are some questions that I can't really answer because I'm not a professional. And if you need a professional help, please by all means seek the help of a professional. Okay, so I'm just going to be unpacking all these questions based on my own opinion and experiences, that I have acquired, so please, I want you to feel free to participate. I have live audience with me, and I want to thank those of you that actually, those of you joining me right now. Thank you so much. I have all the audience, Auntie Mercy, EJ, Brittany, Isaiah, David. Thank you very much. I want to thank every one of you. If you're watching from Facebook, thank you so much. Help me to share this video. You want to be part of this Ask Faith segment. And I tell you, you are going to enjoy this show, okay? So let's get into today's question. And before we actually get into this question, let me thank the people that have been sending me messages. Thank you so much for entrusting your personal issues, the questions that you have, for trusting me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And for those of you that are watching, if you have any messages that you want to send to me, please do so. So if I cannot answer that question right now, I have audience that will be willing to help out, okay? And if we cannot help you out, we will advise you to seek the help of a professional. So let's start. Thank you, everyone. So we have interesting question today, okay? So from the audience that are live with me right now, if you really want to help me out, if you have your own, you have something to talk about to also help the people that are sending me questions, please feel free by indicating or by raising up your hand. Use one of those emojis. Just let me know that yes, you want to answer, or just unmute yourself and answer the question. That would be great. Okay. So we have someone actually sent me a picture of one woman who died during her procedure of her surgery. Please hold on. Let me wear my glasses. It's difficult now. This is not what you read without wearing glasses. Okay. So guys, this is going to be interesting. And yes, so this lady died during the procedure of surgery. She wanted to change her butt or her stomach. I don't know what she wanted to change and why she wanted to do that. I'm not judging her. So this is the question that they sent to me. Okay, this person asked this question that we are actually going to be. This person was the person that asked the question that we are going to be discussing on this segment today. This is the question. It said. She said, Faith, I want to know why this woman these women of nowadays are undergoing knife, like they went under the knife for beauty. Why? Okay, I think this person is trying to say, why are they trying to do surgery and all that? Why are women these days undergoing surgery just to be beautiful? So I decided to put it myself. Okay, so, well, I have some points for you, my dear. I'll tell you, most women, because I'm not judging anybody, this is a platform whereby I'm not going to judge anybody. If you're going to do any surgery, that is at your own risk, right? But I will advise you, please don't undergo any surgery that will take your life. Don't go and do any surgery based on the fact that people are saying, oh, you are not beautiful enough, you don't have big bust, you don't have big butts. At the end of the day, that's my end that it might be detrimental. So based on the story or the picture that the person that sent me this message, this person is actually anonymous. The person didn't include their name. Based on the message that this person sent to me, the woman that tried to undergo this surgery, she died. She didn't survive it. Okay, why are people doing this? First and foremost, because of pressure. Okay, either pressure from the husband, from the friends, or because of low self-esteem. So my advice to those of you, if you're watching me right now, okay, I am not saying don't enhance yourself, but you cannot do it at the detriment of your own life. You have people that still love you. You don't want to take your life because somebody says, oh, you don't have big butts, you don't have big breasts, you don't have, why should you do that? First and foremost, you are just saying that what God has done in your life is not good enough. Okay, I just don't want to bring, I'm just bringing my own personal views in. And I want any of you to please, if you want to participate in it, you want to also help the people that sent me this question, please help me out, because first and foremost, I will tell you, most people undergo this pressure due to Facebook saga. Some of them want to be instant celebrity. Okay, oh, this celebrity did this, I will do it. Trust me, please. Be true to yourself. You don't have to. You don't have to be pressured to do anything. So that is the first thing I am going to tell you. Be true to yourself. Don't, no matter what, if you have anybody that is saying you are not good enough, walk away. It can be your boyfriend. It can be your husband, and your husband is talking down on you, your partner, or whoever is talking down on you. Let them know that you have to even put them in their position first. And the first thing first is for you to love yourself. If you don't tell people that you love yourself or show people that you love yourself, they will take you the way you see yourself. The first thing is first love. If you ask me, from my own opinion, first love. You have to love yourself. Okay, yes. Isaiah say yes, please. We want Isaiah to help us out here. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sister Faith, for bringing this up. And yes. I thank the person that asked this question. You know, yes. This has been going on for God knows how long. And just as you said, I don't want to bring anybody down or say don't do what you're supposed to do. But I will personally say that when you now feel that the way you are no longer satisfied with how you were created, that usually bring about people wanting to go under the knife and carve themselves in a certain way. You know, nowadays, because of advertisements and social media is not even helping. You know, some people will come in, they just want to be like a particular person. Yes. They want to be like a particular celebrity, and they go under the knife and carve themselves to the shape that they want to be. And what is bringing that is low self-esteem. Yes. Just as you have mentioned, low self-esteem. When you are satisfied with how you are, if you are big and be beautiful. Yes, big and be voluptuous. Yes. Beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? It depends on how you package yourself. I'll call it packaging. Yeah, I'm a big lady. You understand what I'm saying? Too. And I'm beautiful. And I'm proud to be big. You know what I mean? Yes. In as much as I'm healthy in my bigness. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So by the time people are now, especially I'm talking about women, even though men do what they do it now, but I'm talking to women now. Please be satisfied with how God has created you. By the time God created you big and you don't want to carve, or your breast is big, you want it, some people breasts are big, they want it small. Some are small, they want it big. People are just not satisfied with God, how God has created them. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So please, if you have big boss, maintain it. Yeah. If your boss is big, maintain it. Just be who God has created you to be. Because a lot of women, you know what? Before you go for the surgery, they're not going to tell you. Most of them, they don't tell you the implications. Yes. They don't tell you the side effects. I'm telling you, I go online and I see butt roast. I mean, people's butt is like, what the hell? It's so sad.
Thank you very much.
I don't think it's because their husbands are saying they're not beautiful. Yeah. No, if a man says you are not beautiful and you should go on that, sorry, you can excuse yourself from that.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. So this is what we are talking about. I will need everybody to participate. So let's go to Patu Koje. Please Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
Oh, hi. I just want to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, hi.
Well, the thing is that my contribution is that some people, they don't know that social media has changed a whole lot of things.
Yes.
People put their pictures in their profiles, but at times they fine-tune that picture.
Okay.
A big woman, you can see the picture getting slim. They don't know that this is the app. You understand?
Yes.
So they just want to be like them. And I want to use this medium to tell everyone to love themselves. If you love yourself, you have to love yourself first. Yeah, before because if you don't love yourself, then that's why you feeling guilty and you feel inferior and you want to be better. But why don't you? God has made you stand out.
Yeah.
So why must you fit in?
Yeah.
So that's what
thank you so much. Thank you for the contribution. You see, that is why we actually started this Ask Faith segment live. We want everybody's viewpoint so that it will come from different angle, because some people that go under the knife too, if it is due to health issues, health complications, and you're advised by your doctor to do so, okay, fine, you are not being judged. But if it is due to pressure, you want to become an instant celebrity overnight, or your husband, or the pressure that you're getting from social media, please do not. Love yourself and don't listen to what people are saying. If you have negative people around you, please walk away from them. Thank you. So let's get into the second question for today. Yeah, somebody is in the waiting room. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. So our second question for today is okay, let me quickly go into this second question. All right, we have a question from EJ. He's saying, he said, hi Faith, my name is EJ. Since the pandemic, I have been doing university online from home. The pressure I face from school and peers academically can be stressful at times. Being stuck at home and away from regular life adds to that feeling. My question is, how do you think I should deal with the stress? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, EJ, for actually sending this question. This is something we've all been dealing with, including myself, okay? This is a new norm for everyone. I have been, I am a TA at York University, teaching online. The dynamics is different. It is so different. In class is different from online. It took me a long time to I'm gradually adjusting to the fact that yes, this is the new norm, and it can be really stressful, trust me. And I don't blame you. From what you said, you're a first year student. It's so sad that yes, this is just the new life, the new thing that you guys just I'm so sorry. So we have people that are also going to help you out. I have Pat, I have Isai. So I want Sister Pat, please help us out. Yeah, go ahead. Or is this the previous? Anybody, if you want to help, EJ, please let me know if you want to contribute to this. Okay, if nobody, so EJ, I'm just going to advise you, my dear. This is the new norm, okay? Don't worry. By the special grace of God, things will go back to normal. Eventually, we are praying that we'll all go back to the classroom setting, okay? So I don't want you to be too stressed. It is not easy, yes. It can be really isolating. You can see that in this new norm, we have advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is that now, as you can see, I can reach out to the world. It's now a global village, okay? The world, everyone is far apart, but yet we are very close, okay? So you are here right now. I can reach out to people in Nigeria. I can reach out to people anywhere. That is the only advantage, but it can really be isolating. So my advice to you is just to, it's not easy, but I want you to just be calm. Just know that this is going to be over, okay? It's temporary. I know for a first year student, it can be really stressful. that enthusiasm, that willingness to go to university and see the setting, you didn't get that. It's so unfortunate, my dear. It is going to get better and things will be fine. Hopefully you will definitely experience it. Okay, so if any other person have any contribution, please do help me out here. Thank you very much. Anybody from the audience? Do you have any contribution, anything that you want to say to EJ? Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody, please, any contribution? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have any contribution, please. If not, we are just going to move on to the next question for today, because I actually have 4 questions sent to me. So if you don't have any advice for EJ, so we are moving. Okay, so we are moving to the next question. We have very interesting question today. The next one is from Sylvia. She said, "Hi Faith, my name is Sylvia. I am 32 years old and I'm worried because they said it is difficult to find a good husband these days and I am not getting any younger. My question is, how do I know if I have found someone who can potentially be a good husband for me?" Sylvia, yes. I know. So I will tell you from my own experience, and I will tell you, and I hope the audience will also help out here. Please, I want everyone to contribute. Okay, please. If you want to contribute, just indicate by raising up your hands or just unmute yourself, and I will understand. So Sylvia, thanks for sending us this wonderful message. Yes, first and foremost, if you ask me, how do you know a husband material? Okay, the first thing I will ask you is, what kind of quality that you want in a man? Because everybody have their own guideline. You have your own rubric, the kind of man you want, right? Like for me, I have my own rubric. And if that man has those things that I want, yes, of course. You don't have to have 100%, but at least some of it, so that you can, adjust. And at the end of the day, you meet each other. If you're looking for a perfect man, sorry, there's no perfect man out there, and there's no perfect woman out there. Okay, if you have somebody that possesses the quality that you love in men, and that person is approaching you, yeah, why not give it a try? And you know that yes, this person is good. And another thing is, don't let people tell you that there are no good men out there. There are bad men and they are users. They just use girls and dump them. No, even before I got married, people were saying that, no, there's no men, we don't have men anymore. We have female, we have girls more than boys. Oh my goodness, it's so difficult to get married. No, but I was different because that was not for me. They can say anything for all I care. That was not my portion. So first of all, know who you are, okay? Knowing who you are and knowing the fact that, yes, I possess the quality of a good woman. And I possess the quality, like, I am a diamond, right? So I'm not just anyhow person, trust me. So that is not going to be my portion. So first of all, you have to claim that you're not going to be scared. When the right time comes, the right person will definitely come to you. I know that you're feeling this way because you feel, oh, the time is ticking. All right, the time is ticking. But when the right person comes, you will definitely know. Of course, you will know. Okay, so I hope this helps. Otherwise, if you want to meet a marriage, somebody that can help you, a counselor, yes, by all means do so. Okay, this is just my advice. And I'll ask the audience if they have anything to contribute as well to help you out. All right, so if any of you have anything to say, please help. Yeah,
I do.
Okay, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Okay, my sister, I've forgotten the name of the lady that
Sylvia.
Okay,
her name is Sylvia. Yes.
You are very wise.
Yes.
You are wise. That's why you have asked. You have reached out to ask.
Yeah.
What I mean, this
a good husband possess. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Quality of a good husband.
The qualities of a good husband.
Yes.
Some people may pretend. Okay, some men may pretend because they just want you, and those qualities that you feel that you want in a man, he will not begin to do those things, and you say, oh yes, oh, this is the man that I want.
Mm-hmm.
But as a Christian, I'm talking from the perspective of a Christian. You know, when you are seeking a husband, put it in the hands of God and leave it there. God will bring, because when God created you, he created a man that is going to be your husband with you, along with you. So it's left for you now to begin to pray along that side, that, oh, Father, may you bring myself and my partner together. That's number one. And I also want to advise you, don't be pressured. Don't be pressured by age. Age is nothing before God. Okay? So it is better you wait and you marry late than marry the wrong man. Because when you are being pressured, and when you are allowed to be pressured, either by your parents or by your friends, or your friends are getting married, at least you're 13 and above now, your friends are getting married, then you are not pressured. And you will not even look, even the qualities that you think, that you say that you want in a man, because you are being pressured, you will not even mind. You just go in, anything goes. No, don't allow yourself to be pressured, because you will definitely meet your man. There's a man that has been created for you, and you will meet that man. Prayerfully wait. You need to, that's what I said, patient. So you need to wait on God's time. You understand? Your time, you may be saying, oh, time is going. No, time is not going. 1,000 years is like an evening before God. You know what I mean? So when you wait patiently, your husband will walk. You and your husband will meet, and when you see him, you will know. All he will not even pretend. All the qualities that you want in a man, you will see it in that man. And a godly man, for that matter. Please, when you are praying, pray well. Not just a man. There are a lot of men out there, but your man that has the quality that you want, and the man that has been created for you. That's my advice, and I hope that this will help you.
Oh, thank you very much, Sister Isaiah. Thank you for actually giving her this advice. And Sylvia, you just heard from Isaiah say she just gave you her own advice based on, she's giving you her advice from the Christian perspective. Okay, so I don't know if you're a Christian, I don't know if you're a Muslim. Okay, whichever thing that you believe in. One thing that I want you to take from this advice is just know that some people are fake. They want to dance to the tune of whatever it is that you want them to do. At the end of the day, you will now find out that they are not actually real. Okay, so all you just need to do, if you're a Christian, pray to God and tell God to direct the right person, as Isaiah has earlier said, to direct the right person to your path. Okay, so thank you very much. Any other person, please? We still have time.
Yes.
Any other person? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My advice is that, like the other sister just said, you have to pray. When you pray along the line that, like she said, that, don't just pray for a man. Pray for the qualities of the man that you want. Another thing is that, like, there's a saying, if you want a friend, be a friend. If you have to play your part as a responsible woman. You have to be responsible. You have to be hardworking. You understand? So the man, when you are responsible and hardworking, the man will see you, will like what he sees, and he will come to you. And if the man comes to you, you have to look at the background of that man. Don't go for any man that is lazy, that doesn't get up in the morning, that want to go to work. No, he has to have a work ethic, so that you and him can build a reliable home. That's what I have to say. So, like some men, they just wake up in the morning and take a remote control. No. You can't do. You can't. That's not a good vibe. So you have to have a man that is hardworking, and you have to play your part as a responsible woman.
Mm-hmm.
to attract a responsible man.
Okay.
Because though the men are looking at form, there are men out there. They are looking for a responsible woman too.
Mm-hmm.
So that it works out that way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Pat. Thank you so much. You see, I think Sylvia, she's really lucky to have a lot of response here. So I have David Link. David, yeah, go ahead, man.
Thank you so much for this.
Yes, it's good to hear from a man. Yeah. Thank you.
Like the last speaker practically said what I had in mind.
Okay.
A lot of time, people just focus more on the quality they need in a partner. But I think it's important to also ask yourself, what does the man need from you? It's okay to have a man of your dream. If you are not the woman of the man's dream, it will only last a period of time. So you want to build yourself in a way that you also be attractive to a man that is attractive to you as well. So you should also work on yourself, make yourself attractive enough for a responsible man. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. Oh my goodness, I love this response. Sylvia, you've just heard from our audience and they've been able to help you out. And trust me, these are wonderful people, and I want to really thank them. This is a wonderful advice. David just said it, and Isaiah said it too. Pat, your advice is very great. Thank you so much. So you have to work on yourself. What makes you think that the man is not also looking for his dream woman? So it is reciprocal. When you work on yourself, that might attract the man, and you will meet the right person. If you're looking for the right person, hi, Kemia, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Yes, so if you need the right person, you also have to be the right person for the person to see that, yes, this is the kind of woman I want. Okay, so it works in both ways. So I will advise you to listen to what Pat, David, and Isaiah say, and myself have just said, and use it. When you utilize those advice, trust me, you'll be happy. And we'll be waiting to hear back that, yes, you find the right person. All right, thank you very much, Sylvia, for sending us your question. So we are going to, any other person, if you want to contribute, if you want to advise Sylvia, please indicate by raising up your hand so that Sylvia will hear you. Okay, she's 32 years old. She just said she needs somebody. She's afraid because they said there's no nice man, good men out there. So yeah, that was it. So if not, I'll just go to the last question for today. Yeah, so the last question for today before we leave is from Jennifer. I said, hi, Faith. I am Jennifer. I'm 17 years old. I want to be a singer because I love music so much. But my parents don't agree with my career choice. My parents think I should go into medicine because I am really good with my math and science. Course, but I don't really want to be a medical doctor. I am stuck in between because I don't want to disappoint them. But at the same time, music is my passion and I want to follow my dreams. I would like some advice because I am so confused. All right, Jennifer, yes, sometimes we parents, it's something that we want. You guys, everybody, now. Sometimes as a parent, you want your child to be a doctor. We only have, I think, 4 professions that we want, 4 career paths that we love our kids to be: doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant. Okay, so yeah, parents, please. We are, including me, we are all guilty of this. We should try to stop doing this. It can be really frustrating. This is just a 17-year-old girl. She says she's confused. She's stuck in between. Now she don't know what to do because she don't know whether to please her parents or to please her parents and displease herself. Which means by pleasing her parents, she will just go into the career path, which is to further her education in medical school. From there, to become a medical doctor. Okay, at the end of the day, she might not be a good doctor. Okay, because that passion is not there. She has something that she's passionate about. As a parent, it will be best for us to ask our kids, try to notice or, find out what your kids love, so that you'll be able to help them nurture it and see what they are good at. At the end of the day, they'll do very well. They'll blossom. We have some people that are not even medical doctors. They are billionaires. They are musicians. They are this. They are basketballers. They are, if a child comes to, like my son says, oh, I'm guilty of it too. You want them, because I don't blame parents too. It's, win-win. It's a win-win situation. We just have to learn from this, that sometimes it can be really depressing for these young kids. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to address us. They are confused. So as a parent, we have to be mindful too. We have to give our children the opportunity to come to us and tell us, this is what I love. And you also tell them, oh, I would have loved you to do this, but since you said this is what you love, okay, guide them, help them the best way you can. So my dear Jennifer, before I digress from what the question you asked me, okay, yeah, I was just talking from the perspective of a parent, because I'm guilty of that too. Jennifer, my dear, I will advise you, the first thing I want you to do is to talk to your parents about your passion. That will be the first thing, because you are feeling this way. They don't know what you're feeling inside. Okay, your assumption is that they will know. No, you have to let them know that I love music. I'm passionate about music. I want to go into, I want to be a musician. Let them know. I know it might. Just try it first. Don't assume. Okay, that will be my advice to you. Don't just assume, otherwise you'll be depressed. You'll be thinking about it. And again, thank you for, sharing this with us. So I'll have the opportunity to also ask my audience to help you out if they have any advice for you, so that they can also help you the best way they can. All right. So if anybody wants to speak on this, please just indicate by letting me know, by raising up your hand. So we need help. That is the reason we are here as audience, to help. Okay. People are watching from Facebook. If you're watching from Facebook, we have a number. You can call me. Yes, WhatsApp. Call me, and you want to be part of this. Otherwise, unmute yourself if you're on Zoom, and just let me know that you want to contribute. Okay. Yes. Any person?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. It's so unfortunate that this is always the case.
Yeah.
This is always, especially we from Africans, we always want to live our life through our children. That you were not able to become a doctor, you want your son or your daughter to become one. And you have forgotten that your life is different from that of your kids. What you're passionate over is not what they are, what they have passion for. Everybody, even though you gave birth to that child, he has his own destiny. You know what I mean? So I will advise parents to stop being pushy, and allow these kids to actually fulfill their destinies. Being a musician is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's just for you to give the child the help that he or she needs. Not just being, you want to become a musician and you're in your house there and you have to get a proper education. There are music schools. Go to music school and be the best at what you're doing. It's just being the best at what you are doing. It doesn't really matter everybody cannot become a medical doctor.
That's true.
Everybody cannot become a nurse. Yeah. Everybody cannot become an engineer. So, but what matters is whatever your hands find to do it well and be the best at what you are doing. So us parents need to change our mindset as like, oh, your child must be, oh, you know what? It has even become a status thing. That what your child, medicine is in med school or whatever. No, please. So some of those children, they are just there because you have pushed them to be there. And they will go to that school and give you the certificate, and that they will go back and do what they are passionate over.
Yes.
You understand? So it's better for us parents, help your kids. You know your kid as it's growing, you know what he or she has passion over. Just follow it up.
Yes.
Follow it up and don't frustrate these children and some of them are so frustrated, and
yes,
it can lead to something else. I don't want to mention it.
Yes.
Because
yeah, you can mention it. That is part of the advice. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? Let them end it, because kids of these days, trust me, some of them are so weak-minded that they just, okay, I mean, the pressure is too much, and they want to end it. May that not be our children's portion. So please, we as parents, we have a lot to do. Identify what your son or your daughter has interest in, whatever he has touching over. He has told you, this is what I want to do. Then support him 100%. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Isaac, for your contribution. This is really, really well appreciated. Okay. Any other person, please? I want to hear from
yes.
friend. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. The thing is that since the mom is not here, and we can't really, whatever we are saying now, the mom is not listening. So for me, it's because the thing is that we shouldn't be pushing our children. Yeah. You understand? When a child wants to have passion for something, he has the ability to pursue it with everything he has.
Yes, yes.
So when you are just trying to read, like we are parents are trying to be, we make our children to be what we did not achieve. It's selfishness.
Yes.
Okay. Like me, I'm not a medical doctor. Why am I putting my daughter to be a medical doctor? Because I want that fame, I want that pride. You understand? Yes. So the mother is not here, but I don't think it will be of any use.
It will, because it's going to help other parents that are watching us right now, and that is the reason we are doing this. Because when we are speaking to one, we are speaking to all. Okay. We are all guilty, and there are some parents watching us right now. They will now realize that, you know what, I should lead right. So go ahead.
Yeah. So when a child want to do something, we should be supportive, very, very supportive. At times children are carried away in another way of maybe celebrity, but we have to talk to the child, really know this is what they want to do, so we can support them. But the idea of she might not do well. The fact that she's good in science does not make her a good medical doctor.
Exactly.
So it's a gray line.
Yeah. So it is, the best advice is for us to just, as we've all said that, you said that, Isaiah also said that, is to, support our kids, to guide them so that they'll be the best at whatever it is that they are doing. That's
whatever they choose to be.
Whatever they choose to do, the career path they choose to do, we should guide them, support them, give them more education so that when they do that, they will excel in that part.
Yeah, but we are kind of selfish because we just want them to fulfill our own dream.
Yeah, again, it's because of pride. Most parents want to be proud that, I have a medical doctor, I have a lawyer as a son. I have this. They don't really care about it becomes self-interest, selfish self-interest and selfish interest too. So so parents, if you're watching, because I know I'm guilty of this, I kind of quickly, ask myself when I'm too pushy, sometimes I go like, no, I just have to be mindful not to push too hard. Yes, it's our duty as a parent to guide our kids so that they'll be on the right path. Because sometimes these kids, they just they live in, I would say, illusion too. They watch all the celebrities, this fake life, unrealistic life, facade life, and they want to be like those celebrities too. So if you know that, yes, that is what your child is doing, okay, no, you can't do that. So you try to, caution them, tell them these are the advantages and disadvantages. But if you know that this child is passionate about this thing and they are doing it effortlessly, come on, it should be your own, you should be responsible enough as a parent to support that child, to ensure that that child be the best at whatever he or she is doing, whether musical, whether they want to go into fashion designing, whether they want to do anything, support them, and they will excel and they'll be the best. Actually, they will stand out. Trust me, they will stand out. So any other person, if you have any contribution before we run it up today, please just indicate by
okay,
raising
Auntie
up your hand.
Faith.
Yes, go ahead.
Auntie Faith, sorry, I have to go.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Okay, I don't want to live like that.
Yeah, thank you. So I really appreciate this.
Okay.
Yeah,
bye.
I want to appreciate you. Any other person, please?
Bye.
Yeah. Any other person, if you have any contribution, and we have some youth here, and you, if you guys want to talk, please go ahead. And also share from your own view as a youth and say, okay, this is what we think as a youth. Go ahead. Any person? Okay. Okay. Brittany, go ahead. I thought you were going to say something. Okay.
What I was going to say was basically, I don't think parents always necessarily mean to be selfish. I guess sometimes because maybe if they suffered while they were young, they don't want to see their children suffer in any type of way. That's why they have these high expectations. But like everyone already said, they should like try to sit down with their child and actually ask them, okay, is this what you really want? Okay, if this is really what you, like, here's you should like try to like, you know, strategize on how to go about it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously education, and nowadays education, whether you like it or not, is included in everything if you really want to succeed in that area, because I know it's just the way it is, but everyone else already really covered it, that you should actually try to help your children. But I'm just saying,
okay,
sometimes it's not always out of selfish.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Brittany, for that contribution. You're talking from a perspective of a youth, and your contribution is really valid. Any other person, please, before we round it up today? So if not, we've come to the end of today's segment. Thank you all. I want to thank my live audience. Thank you so much. I want to thank Isaiah, say thank you. I want to thank Sister Pat. I want to thank Sister Kemia. Thank you. I can see you right now. I want to thank, I don't know who is this, Hawaii. I want to thank Chanel. I want to thank David. I want to thank EJ. I want to thank Brittany. I want to thank Ibu Nakuti. Thank you. I want to thank Franco Robo. Thank you all. I want to thank those of you watching live on Facebook right now. You can see how interesting this is. It's not just about me. Okay, this is based on our own opinion. Is clearly opinionated. Okay, our opinion and experience, what we've experienced, we are sharing this with you. So if you are doing anything or you're going through anything and you need expert opinion, please by all means go seek the help of an expert, okay? And they will help you out. This is just a forum for us to talk. Let's talk and discuss. And I want to thank my audience today for actually helping to give out advice to those people that sent me questions. So I want to thank those of you that sent me questions today. Thank you. And for you watching, I want you to send me your questions so that we can unpack it here. Live, we can unpack it. Every Friday on Ask Faith segment is a place where we can come and discuss. So this is a different ball game. It's a different edition. This is so different because we are going to be discussing. It's not about me anymore. Okay, we are going to be part of this whole experience. We'll talk about things. So thank you all for watching. And please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. You don't have to pay anything. It's free. Subscribe and help to share share this video, okay, on Facebook, because it is going to get to somebody and it's going to change somebody's life. And that is why we are doing this, okay? I'm not asking for any money. This is my time. I'm not asking you for anything. All I am asking, and I'm begging you to please share. Okay, it is going to transform somebody's life. All right, thank you all. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And remember, you are not alone. I'll see you next time. I remain your host, Faith Adodo. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. Bye.